Hey guys, what's happening? This is Forgo Nation, and today we have Sneak Peek 5, and what an interesting sneak peek this is. Greetings agents, this is C and Fragment of Marvel Future Fight Team. I've been working hard to provide information to the team in order to fit it. So today I visited them and saw that everyone is working hard on their training. One of them looks very impressive. I can't wait to introduce him to you soon. And then you take a look here guys, and it's Quicksilver. And looky, this guy is getting his Tier 3. This is pretty awesome, guys. And this could have a pretty big impact in Marvel Future Fight because this guy used to be a big meta in PvP. He was always good in PvE and still is, in my opinion. He's a little under par compared to what he used to be, but he's still amazing. So with the uniform, with the Tier 3, it's going to be pretty interesting to see how powerful he becomes, how much more relevant he becomes, especially in PvP. I mean, this guy could be an amazing counter for Gene, especially the fact that he's a speed type. He has lots of dodge. He uses lots of iframes. It's going to be interesting to see what this uniform is going to bring him. So, yeah, I mean, I imagine if Gene still gets a hold of him and with her fist skill, she can guard break anybody, whether they have guard break immunity or not. She's pretty much going to kill him. But if he's an iframe or he's dodging her a lot, she's going to miss with her fist skill. So there's a good chance, and if he's getting his Tier 3, he should have enough power to take her down. So it's going to be real interesting to see what Netmarble does with this guy. He impressed me when he passed me in a flash. I'm pretty sure you know who this is. Yeah, we definitely know who this is. More information about this character will be released soon, to make sure to stay tuned, agents. So let's get out of here, guys. And now we're looking at good old Quicksilver. And I thought we'd do a little gameplay from this guy. Now, recently, it wasn't that long ago, I did a GBR video with this dude. But I thought we'd do some world boss action with the same build that I had before. So he has 23,500 physical attack. He has max attack speed, 43 crit rate, max critical damage, max ignore defense, and max skill cooldown. His first and last gear 25, so when he does get a Tier 3, I'm not far from getting him ready for it. He has all 5-star Urus, all amplified slots, and all of his skills are 6. Now, I'm not going to run through all these skills. We're not going to get into that. I don't want to make the video too long. And he has a Stage 6 Power Angry Hulk. Now, I did have this fully awakened, but I ended up using it, taking those off and putting them on another character that I needed to get bumped up, and well, it looks like now I'm going to be fully awakening if I Tier 3 this guy. You guys know that I always max out my Tier 3s for the most part, so I'll probably end up fully awakening this guy again. Oh, Netmarble, those bastards. And then we have a CTP of Destruction. Now, if I had a CTP of Energy on this guy, he would do way more damage, guys, way more. But it's going to be interesting to see what he can do right now with this uniform, this build, in today's run. It has 180% damage proc, and so it's not optimal. It's not 200%, but still pretty damn good. And he has a mythic uni. So guys, let's get into the world boss action and let's rock and roll. Okay guys, so we're going to be using the max team for old Quicksilver. We're going to be using Nick Fury for that 50% all-attack leadership and that 55% damage dealt to supervillains. And we're going to be using Coulson for his 45% damage dealt to supervillains and his 20% guaranteed critical rate. And Quicksilver's already a freaking beast, guys. This is stage 65, not with a full max build. I mean, if I had those ISO 8s fully awakened and I had a CTP of energy on this guy, he could do stage 70 with this team and with those strikers. Because if he did have a CTP of energy, we would have some extra ignore dodge on him. And we wouldn't even need these 2 ignore dodge strikers that we got going on up there. We could use some extra strikers that offer more damage, which would be a big help. We got Warpath for his 10% damage dealt to supervillains as a striker bonus and a little bit of that all defense down. We got Deadpool for his all defense down, and we got Scarlet because Scarlet, being that she's Quicksilver's sister, she comes in and strikes a hell of a lot. So she does a lot of mind control, which is awesome, locks Corvus down, so we can do that much more damage. And that's just one of the benefits of playing with Quicksilver, having Scarlet come in as a striker, freaking a hell of a lot. And with this uniform, all you're doing is just trying to hit the 5, then hit the 4, get the damage proc on the 4. Then when he comes in and does his punch from the 4, hit your 1, cancel into the 3, let the 3 play out, When he jumps up and he slams down right there, he punches to the ground, you hit your 5, then back into the 4. Usually you want to wait just a little bit after he punches to the ground from the 3rd skill. Wait for that 1 to get a little bit closer to being off cooldown, or wait for that 4 to get a little closer to be off cooldown, and then hit the 5-4 again. Because sometimes if that 4 isn't off cooldown and you hit the 5, the damage proc will trigger on the 5, and that isn't what you want. You want it on that 4. Even if you don't use the 5, you want the damage proc on the 4. But it really doesn't matter anymore because we know he's getting a new uniform. The rotation could be different for sure. I mean, hopefully, I really like the way Quicksilver plays because he feels like Quicksilver. But I really don't want Netmarble to do this thing where they copy and paste like what they've always done. And I'm afraid they're probably going to do that again. Now, if he becomes meta again, which I'm sure he hopefully will be, maybe it won't matter that much, but I really don't want to see copy and paste. I really would like to see some creativity. Now, what would really be awesome for Quicksilver is if he had Ignore iframe on one of his skills, especially his main damaging skill. That would be amazing. Can you imagine this guy with all of the iframes, the dodge, having Ignore iframe on one of his skills, or even in his passive? How amazing would he be? That would be bonk-o. Now, I don't really want him to have immunity or invincibility because that really isn't Quicksilver. He's not really known for having super high defenses. The iframes are really the way to go with this guy, and that's why I like the way he plays right now. Now, in this run, we're definitely using Nick Fury's bubble there for that immunity so we can kind of be in safe haven and don't take any damage. But honestly, with Quicksilver, you're in iframe so much, you don't really have to worry about a whole lot. You can just pour it to it, and if you guys notice, I'm playing very aggressive with him. I almost always do. It's just non-stop, balls to the wall action, and that's something I really, really love about this character. So I hope that doesn't change. Look, even in this phase right here, we are just going to still go balls to the wall. We're not going to stop and keep pouring it on. I'm hoping for Scarlet to come in there and do a little mind control. Now right there, I wanted to get out of the way. We don't want to take damage from that purple. It's good to be ballsy, but sometimes it's good to be a little bit reserved and be a little careful, you know. I'm gonna run around here. Come on, Scarlet. Where are you at, girl? Where are you at? Get in there. There she is. There she is. That a girl. Thank you, sis. Thank you. God, we love old Scarlet. And I am a little... Now, well, I was going to say that I'm a little disappointed that Scarlet is getting a tier 3, but at the same time, Quicksilver is a cheaper native tier 2, and I think more people have him than her, so in that aspect, I'm very happy about that. And honestly, Scarlet really is so powerful that if she get it, she really doesn't need a tier 3, although I'm not going to lie to you guys, I really would love to see her get one. I'm not going to lie, man, I love Scarlet. I would just love to see her get a tier 3. But I'm really happy that Quicksilver got one. I think that's going to be awesome. Hopefully he'll become a meta in PvP, and hopefully they'll keep him the way he is as far as being well-rounded, good in PvE, good in PvP, and just make him an all-around character for all of the player base. So guys, let me know what you think about this sneak peek, and let me know what you think about Quicksilver and what you hope to see that Netmarble does with him. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one.